Hi everyone, this is Himaja, your senior functional wellness coach from Wells and Self Committee. How are you doing, guys? I'm doing great, and I hope you all guys are rocking a lot. So today I'm going to come up with a very interesting topic, guys. So let me share my screen for you, and let us see what is there inside for us today. So today we are going to know about basic body types. So why we need to know about the body type? So, whatever health issues a person is having, why they are behaving in that way, okay? And once after they complete their diet, what needs to be done so that they won't bounce back to their old weight? And why, if a person is in that way, what is the reason why he is behaving only in that way? Okay, so all these things we will be able to understand once after we go through this video. And the lifestyle choices that we are going to make, it also shapes our body type. Okay, and our body type is also going to shape our life, guys, and what kind of cravings we are going to have, and what are the health risk each and every body type is going to give. Okay, we will understand. So basically there are four body types: adrenal, liver, ovary, and thyroid body type. So as you can see in the picture, this is how a person is going to be for various respective body types. It's not like a person needs to be only into one kind of body type. Okay, it can be a combination as well. So first now deep dive. Okay, you can have a book and a pen, and whatever I am telling or I am going to show, just you can keep making notes of it, like what all symptoms you are having out of the next slides that I am going to show, so that in the last you will be able to understand what your body type is actually. Okay, so the first thing is we will go with adrenal body type. So what are the characteristics? How a person will be if he is having adrenal body type? So there will be fat accumulation in the abdomen, in the back area, okay, and also on the face. And often the person will be feel or having lot of stress. They will be feel tired always. They will be feeling that tiredness, and they need to have more of coffee intakes or caffeine intake, and they are very much prone to fight or flight responses. That means autoimmunity conditions. They will have to face more of such autoimmunity conditions. There are so many autoimmunity conditions like psoriasis, arthritis, I mean rheumatoid arthritis, okay, scalp psoriasis, and so many other skin allergies. Okay, so they may be affected with any one or another. And next, cravings. They will be having salty and fatty food cravings. Why do they have this? Because the cortisol levels are going to increase whenever they face more stressful conditions. And why do they need? Because cortisol is a stress hormone, right? So body wants to protect itself from the stress. So whenever a person is in stress, automatically they will go into cravings and they want to grab and eat something, so that some quick energy will be released into their body, so that the body can be protected from the stressful conditions. And what are the future health risks of adrenal body type? The person may go into high blood pressure condition, cardiovascular diseases. They may get affected with diabetes or insomnia. That means lack of sleep also. Then what is the preventive care a person has to take? Okay, they have to follow proper diet with low sodium and high potassium foods. Okay, like bananas or spinach, and moderate protein intake. So yes, nutritionist will be the right person to tell you. Basis your age, height, and weight details, and basis your blood test reports and your past history, what is the protein intake that you need to take. And we need to go only with healthy fats like avocados, nuts, okay, and we have to compulsorily avoid caffeine and processed foods. And when coming to exercise, so we can follow some stress reducing activities like yoga, swimming, walking, and moderate strength training also can be done to manage cortisol levels. Okay, and next is liver body type. So how a person with this body type will be? So there will be weight around the midsection and upper stomach region. And always there will be fatigue or tired, bloating conditions, and poor digestion will be there. And yellowish complexion will be there, and dark under eye circles also they will be having. And what kind of cravings they will be having? Sugary and greasy foods cravings they will be having. Why? Because impaired liver. That means liver will not be having optimal working condition. So this impaired liver, it will affect blood sugar regulation and it will trigger cravings for sugar boost. That's why they will be wanting for sugary foods always. And the future health risk is the person may go into fatty liver disease or type 2 diabetic condition and poor digestion and hormone imbalances also. And what is the preventive care and the diet that has to be taken? High fiber foods. And yes, how much amount of fiber we need to have, a nutritionist can guide you in that. Okay, you can take like green leafy vegetables, whole grains, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower. And mainly we have to focus on detox. And we have to avoid alcohol and sugary drinks also. And what kind of exercises we can follow? Cardiovascular exercise like cycling, jogging, which are going to improve the liver function. And we have to incorporate stretching activities also for detoxification. And next, ovary body type. Okay, so what are the characteristics? A person will be having weight in the hips, the thighs, and lower abdomen. And it is often related to menstrual related and gynec related irregularities like PCOS, infertility issues, hormone imbalances. Okay, and having lots of mood swings and always feeling fatigue. And they will be craving for dairy foods, creamy foods, chocolates, ice creams, okay, lot of junk food and lot of sweet cravings, okay. Why do they have this? Because estrogen dominance will be more. So estrogen dominance, it is going to drive the need for calming the serotonin boost. And what are the future health risks? A person may get affected with PCOD or PCOS, fibroid conditions, infertility issues, and also endometriosis conditions. Now, what is the preventive care and diet that needs to be taken? We have to focus on anti-inflammatory foods like berries and nuts. We have to completely avoid refined carbohydrates and sugary foods to stabilize insulin working condition in the body. And we have to include omega-3 rich foods like salmon, flax seeds. Okay, and when coming to exercises, so light cardio exercises, pilates and yoga to balance our hormones. And we have to avoid high intensity workouts, which is going to increase the cortisol stress hormone in our body. And what is the next one? It's thyroid body type. So how a person with thyroid body type will be? There will be weight gain all over the body, especially in the face and also in the neck. So very low in energy levels, having dry skin, hair thinning, and also brittle nails. And their body metabolism also will be very slow, and often they will be having uh, cold sensation. That means they also will not be able to bear more cold conditions, and they may be having shiverings also often. Okay, and always they will be craving for breads, pasta, and starchy foods. Why? Because the thyroid gland working will be so sluggish. So it will lower our total overall body energy, and hence a quick demand will be created for quick glucose release in the body to overcome that sluggishness. And what are the future health risks? Hypothyroidism or goiter, depression, and cardiovascular diseases. And what is the preventive care and diet that needs to be taken? So, iodine rich foods. But before taking iodine rich foods, you have to check with your nutritionist or doctor whether you can take iodine rich foods, or we need to avoid it completely because this is not applicable for all the thyroid people. And selenium and zinc sources like Brazil nuts and pumpkin. And we have to avoid eating raw fruits and vegetables. Okay. So not only cruciferous, other vegetables also, it is always better to take in cooked form apart from carrot and cucumber. Okay, and it is important always to cook the cruciferous vegetables completely. And you can consult with your healthcare provider whether you can take cruciferous vegetables, and if so, in what quantity and in which way you have to consume them. And when coming to exercises, so low impact exercises like walking and swimming are going to be beneficial, and strength training is going to boost the person's body's metabolism. Okay. And now just here a comparison of whatever we have discussed right now, so that you will have an understanding like which kind of cravings you are having. Okay. And what kind of diet you need to focus on, and which exercises you have to take. What are the health risk of a person going into that respective health issues if they are suffering with that respective body type. We can have a glance and understanding this. So this is all about our body type. So subscribe to my YouTube channel Healthy with Himaja to listen to many more such educational videos. So stay fit and stay healthy. Let's meet again in the next video.